the Iranians attack us, they're going to be met with overwhelming force. And I don't think the president could be clearer about this. If you look at what we did yesterday, John, we did not attack the nation of Iran. We did not attack any civilian targets. We didn't even attack military targets outside of the 3 nuclear weapons facilities that we thought were important to accomplish our goal of preventing Iran from having a nuclear weapon.
No, you're not crazy. That is a form of gaslighting. And also, it's worked. It's worked. Politicians don't do things that haven't worked before. The question you probably have, that I have right now as well, is does this still work on anyone else, right? Because Iran has responded. And as you can see, CNBC here, they've sent some missiles at U.S. military bases in Qatar. Now, the thing is, I'm hearing some conflicting reports about whether or not there was any damages versus where they all intercepted. And we're praying for our men in service that are on that base. Now, I thought about it long and hard as someone who kind of, I guess, studied geopolitics to a certain extent, right? And I was like, how do I break this down to regular people that don't give a damn about studying the little nuances to these things? And I have a concept, all right? And the concept around where I'm from is called taking a short, all right? So you're probably wondering how we're going to get out of all of this, how Iran can get out of all of this. And someone has to take a short. In fact, that's actually what J.D. Vance was saying right there. If you don't know what taking a short is, it's quite simple. You and the guy get into a little argument. He probably nudges you a little bit with his shoulder. And then you're like, chill out. And everybody's breaking it up. And you're like, man. And then you got nudged. Excuse me. So sorry, guys. You got nudged in the shoulder. That was the last act of aggression. You kind of just got to walk away. All right. So that is really what J.D. Vance is saying over there. But he's posturing and he's using some form of mind control propaganda nonsense. If you don't know what I'm trying to say, which is if you go into another nation and drop bunker busters, you did actually attack them. Granted, you could say your reasoning is legit reasoning. That's sort of the nuance of geopolitics, right? Some people look at it as good, bad, good, evil, right side, non-right side, developed country versus, whatever, non-developed country. That's not the lens I look at it, but just so you understand. So now you have to take it short, right? So JD was asking Iran to take that short. Okay, Iran is not taking a short. Now, Iran is asking the U.S. by doing this, let's just say there are no casualties, there's just a little bit of infrastructure damage on the base. The U.S. would be being asked to take a short, which is just go, Iran, blah, 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 we're going to hit them with sanctions, but whatever. That's most likely not going to happen because although I don't think Donald Trump actually, he's fond of war, I have a whole other theory about that. I don't think he can afford, based on how much posturing he's done, to let this one slide. Okay, so now the ball is in the United States court, our court, whether or not we're going to take a short. If we don't take a short, then you know how this whole stuff goes. All right, good talk.